Hey Raiders, welcome back to another live arena video. Today we're going to have 5 fights, 3 wins, 2 losses. Not a bad day, not a great day, but it's okay. So we get our first matchup of the day using a Galek avatar on the brink of gold 2. He picks Sifi first, so I can't have Sifi. Lately I've been trying to not replace Sifi, just going a different direction. There just is no replacement for Sifi unless I build Elva to be very similar, and she doesn't offer increased defense, so I'll often go with another protector. Leorius and Harima, so I have more trouble with Leorius than I do Harima in my style of play. Go with Errol, he can still sort of counter both of those, especially if Wukong can knock Leorius to 0 and then Errol can steal his unkillable, then he should be okay. Taking a little while to make his final choices. He goes Arbiter Ramontu, so going full speed. Ramontu will be my ban target, and who do I go with next? I'll go with the double protector. Ban the Ramontu, so they're going to start off fast. I'm just never really intimidated by Harima's damage, so we'll get started, but I have to be careful with Leorius' damage. So obviously they're going to go first. See how this goes. So see what Harima does first. Goes after the Warlord as expected. If they can take out the Warlord, then they're in really good shape. So Leorius is all buffed. Looks like probably Warlord's gone, and he is. Yeah, this one's probably not going to go too well. I'll protect the Urost. Well, first I'll do an attack on Arbiter, see if I can get her a little low. Protect the Urost. And then once Urost goes, I'll protect the Nekret. So everybody's got protection at this point. Kill the Arbiter. I want to do the double hit, but everybody's buffed, so I can't do it yet. And Errol's provoked, so that's going to be a problem. And Nekret slept. Yeah, so this one's looking like a nice loss. Alright. And then they got the Errol out. It's just Urost. He's not going to be able to DPS this. He'll try, but he's done. And Leorius takes me out. So starting off 0-1. That was a tough team. High account power. So we'll get on to the second fight. So that's 0-1 for the day. Another one on the brink of Gold 2. So getting some tough fights today. Obviously, if they're on the brink of Gold 2 and I'm only at the Gold 1 midpoint, they've got a lot more experience than I do. They may have better accounts than I do. So they've gotten there for a reason. But we got Arbiter Harima. That's not too intimidating yet. I'll go with my standard 3. They add the Rhonda and Duchess. So here, I don't know, between slowing them down or having Duchess. Duchess is usually harder to work around. See who they go with their 5th pick. If it's Yumiko, and it's Mithrala. Mithrala is another one I don't like to ban, because I feel like she helps it be an easier fight, even though she's really tanky. She really makes the team tanky. And if I just banned her, Harima wouldn't have increased defense. So it's tough. They banned the Warlord as expected, but this one, I'm feeling pretty good about this fight. There's an Immunity Mithrala. Immunity Mithrala, as you probably know, is really necessary in 3v3 and Classic Arena. Not so much in this level of arena. In Live Arena, you're not going to get a lot of bomb teams. So they seem to be beating up on us pretty well, but we're not done. All I got to do is get rid of the Rhonda, kill the Mithrala, bring back Errol, take care of the Rhonda, and lost my DPS. Now all I gotta do is just survive Harima one-on-one. It should be okay. If I can get Wukong to come back. And Wukong's back and got the stun. If I hadn't gotten the stun, that might have been uglier. Necret to protect, and we'll finish this one off. So that was a close fight, but worked it out. On to fight number 3. So 1-1 today so far. Easy time 97, so that's probably sarcasm. This will probably be a difficult level 97. Usually a level 97 is going to have good Void champions. So far, they got Wukong first. They picked Elva. Elva, what many people thought was overpriced at 20 Sacred Shards, but is well worth it if you use her. Stultus, also a guaranteed champion, and then Hefrak. So I'll bring in Nithway. And Emic, I don't like Emic in that combo, so that's going to be the one I'm going to ban. So this one's a level 97 with not amazing champions, but has worked up to almost the midpoint of Gold 1. So that's pretty good for this player. It's a pretty smart player. Get started on this, fight number 3. Okay, they're all in bolster. So Elva must be in bolster there. And she's pretty high HP. So they're going to sheep my Necret to start. It's pretty smart. Okay, and then I block revive the Wukong, but he's still got his 2 damagers here. And down goes my Nithway, so I got to bring a Nithway back. I still have Arrow yet to hit. And he's only going to use the A1. So I got Arrow, I'll take a swing, and I take out the Hefrak. The unfortunate part is Hefrak's going to come back. I probably should have brought a Nithway back right then. That was my mistake right there, is that I didn't bring a Nithway back on that last turn. Bring him back now, use his AoE, take out Hefrak, and unfortunately I couldn't get anybody else any lower, and Nithway's dead again, and that Stultus hits hard. That is a pretty hard-hitting Stultus. I don't really use Stultus anymore because I have Ragash, and then they finish it off. So not an easy time for him. Actually, I would say he probably did not have an easy time. He was probably a little nervous too, but he took the win. On the next one, another tough one. This one's still a couple hundred points away from Gold 2. So we got Harima, Ultimate Death Knight. I hate Ultimate Death Knight. It's just, like I've said before, it's a champion that I don't want to ban, but it's hard for me to fight around. And then he's got Marichka and Duchess, and one of those would be my ban target before Ultimate Death Knight. So I'll go with Ragash. He's the best counter to all those. And they go Rhodos. So do I leave the Rhodos in or do I ban the Rhodos? I think I'll get rid of the Marichka. It's too annoying. Because I could ban the Duchess and try to get rid of Harima and Rhodos, but then after I kill the Marichka, I gotta get lucky and kill them again. And I don't really have a Marichka counter in this team. I probably should have put one. I could have put Rhonda. But she's not that great against Harima. So we'll get started. I go first, and look at this. I forget that Ultimate Death Knight's in the team, try to sleep the Rhodos, and do nothing. It's too bad I didn't get increased defense on that one. Whenever there's an Ultimate Death Knight in the team, I just make so many mental mistakes. So, go ahead and buff up with him. Don't want Rhodos one-shotting anybody. Try and take Rhodos out. I got the stun, so that's nice. Stun's like a 25% chance. Alright, so I get a swing with my Wukong. Strip the buffs. Try to take out the Rhodos, but can't quite do it. Harima, what she does is she makes it so the Reaper cannot kill, because the Reaper's going to ignore all defense for the entire amount of their remaining HP, but Harima mitigates that to 50% defense. So with Harima in there, the Reaper won't kill. Nonetheless, Rhodos is back, Harima's now dead, and I gotta worry about the Duchess and Rhodos going off. I've been on a really lucky run versus Rhodos lately, where there's only been maybe 1 or 2 in the last couple weeks where he's gone off on me, and that's really good luck. When protect the Sifi here, I just can't deal with the loss of Sifi. If Rotos takes out Sifi, I'm done. I gotta get that Duchess down and Rotos killed. If I could get Rotos killed before Duchess is down, that's fine. And he tries to kill my Necret, but can't. And a weak hit on Rotos is probably good. So, Rotos has slept. In pretty good shape there on the Rotos, because it won't take much to kill him. Oof, and then I hit the Duchess for the final one shot. So that was pretty good. Actually, I didn't hit Duchess, I hit Ultimate Death Knight. I swung at Duchess, hit Ultimate Death Knight, killed everybody. So on to the 5th fight. I believe I'm 2-2 now. And this one is a little bit below me. So this one, maybe I got a little bit of relief on this fight. It's been a pretty tough set of 5 fights. So we got Arbiter and Rotos to start. Rotos is the intimidating one there. Then we got Duchess. So the Arbiter-Duchess combo, that's pretty popular. I don't have a lot of issue with it. And the Harima. More problems. I have more problems with Rotos than I do Harima. It's really just the RNG if he goes off. And then here we have Lady Kimmy. That makes it a little weird. I'm mostly worried about Rotos in this fight, so I'm going to ban him. But Lady Kimmy and Arbiter together are going to make this pretty fast. If Lady Kimmy starts off with those block buffs, then it kind of makes it hard, because I can't buff the second person. But she started off with decreased speed this time. Decreased speed, decreased accuracy, and that's okay. Wukong's going to go for the buff steal. Got it off everybody. This one's looking pretty good. Protect the Ragash, because I won't get another chance. And they're going to want to kill my Warlord. I put everybody on cooldown except for the Duchess. So Duchess is the one I want to kill, but that was a pretty squishy team. I went for the low HP kill. So thanks everybody for watching, and take care.